Hello everyone and welcome back to our blind let's play Extraterritorial Investigations Miles Edgeworth. My name is FlightlessBird. This is your story based game channel. It's March 15th, 1:34 a.m. in the Theatromneutralis. As we are on the hunt for the mastermind behind the smuggling ring. And I will be perfectly honest with you guys, I don't know if I'm ready for this. Because part of the reason is I just got done doing Breath of Fire 3. And Breath of Fire 3 made me cry today. My eyes are still puffy from it as well. If you guys know me, you know that I get emotional when I play games. I fully invest myself into the story and the characters. And it's not the first time it's happened. I've done it before. And it's not gonna be the last time, I'm sure, but I'm pretty shooken up by like what happened in that game, and I'm gonna do my best to focus on this case, to try to get my mind straight as we dive in, to make sure no one else suffers today. Hope you're all having a wonderful, fantastic day today. So, what is this interesting thing that you wanted to show me? The trump card and the videotape. These two pieces of evidence together make for the ultimate hand. And this is where the real meaning behind Detective Bad's words will be realized. Detective Gumshoe. Ah, yes, sir. What you see here is security footage shot before the KG8 murder occurred. From this footage, we know that the card is a directives card from the smuggling ring. Yes, we do. This is the section that proves that the card was used to relay an order. Isn't that the back of the card? But I can't see in the back of the card. As you can see, Mr. Cochin is holding the card in his right hand. I see. Oh, the killer is indeed holding a card with the exact same design on it. But that card and the one you have, just because they look the same doesn't mean that they are, does it now? Ah, but there is a very easy way for me to prove that they are in fact one and the same. All we have to do is simply take a look at this. The blood stain, because it's Cochin's blood. This dark red blood, yes, this is your proof. Proof that the orders on this card were played out in that terrible tragedy. Oh, I meant to click on, yeah, okay. I was about to say, did they want me to click on the letters? And I clicked on letters by accident because I clicked on the blood, but no, okay, the blood. The blood belonged to the victim of the KG8 incident. With a bit of DNA testing, we can very easily verify that as fact. Oh, the dots. If you have no objections, then I'd like for you to take a look at this next piece of footage. The car that passed by in front of the victim's apartment building. It's an official Codopian government car. What? Detective Gumshoe, if you could please magnify the footage. Oh. The area of the footage directly links with the smuggling ring with Codopia. Could it be this badge? This section will make it all clear to us. Oh, it's the card. Oh, you must be very tired, Mr. Edgeworth. If you continue presenting complete irrelevant evidence like this, I'm afraid your investigation may fall apart. Perhaps it is time for you to retire. Wait. So short was this area. All right, focus, Miles. The area I should be pointing out is definitely here. It's this pocket. But that definitely looks suspicious. Like, this is why I immediately went to for some reason. It's his pocket. the shape of this pocket and the director's card in it. It tells us that without a doubt, this person in the car is Mr. Cochin. The license plate on the car was also captured by the security camera, and with it, we can easily find out who was sitting in this car on that day 10 years ago. Which is why I can say with confidence that you were riding in this car on that day. Whoa! Oh my God! Oh my Lord! This sounds like music you would get when you fight a final boss in a role-playing game. You know what I mean? Just great. Look at the way he stands up now, so strong and tall. So that goes with his army training. Oh, he's not the fragile man, is he now? No, he's not. You done well, boy, to make it this far. However, about your claim that I was riding in the car at the time, well, that's going to be mighty difficult to prove. How so? The Principality of Codopia no longer exists. So naturally, all records from that time period also no longer exist. That arrogance. What he really means that he's already erased all traces of them. Are we finished here, boy? Actually, that badge. I knew that stood out weirdly in the picture. That's the badge he's wearing. The only weapon I have left to me now is this piece of footage. It's the badge. There must be something here that I can use against him. The badge. I knew that stood out as weird. What the? Ambassador Alba. The badge you're playing with in your hand. Yes, what is it? You were once an army man in the service of Codopia. And it was you who made the many missions you participated in the successes, correct? Huh. Why the sudden backhanded praises, boy? Although, to be sure, the brilliant medals on my mist were awarded to me during the era of Codopia. But now, I'm the only one who owns this particular medal. Busted. In that case, the only person it could be who is sitting in this car is you. Well, how do you figure that? By the medal captured here in this footage. It is clearly the same exact medal as the one on your chest. What? My God, his face is cracking. That is horrific. Maybe I should be doing this in my 2 o'clock time slot with my horror games. That is frightening. This is how it will be. But I won't hold back. Or won't look back either. For this is a path that I have chosen. Grr! You moved with your devotion to this case, Mr. Edgeworth. Why is he taking such an arrogant stance with me? It's almost looking possible, isn't it? For the lot of you to have come this far. It looks like I just might lose a little game this time. You might lose the game this time. You don't get another round, Mr. Ambassador. Is that a fact? Very well. I decided to confess and admit my guilt. You're going to confess? And I will accept whatever punishment that may come as a result. What the? Regarding the dumbass to second the murder, I admit it. But I did it out of self-defense. You were claiming it was justified self-defense? The Master Second attacked me, I felt that my life was in danger. Well, if I hadn't done what I did, I might be the one he found dead instead of him. What a pathetic performance. I'm not giving you one. Wow, you two really know how to laugh at inappropriate times. Thank you, Kay. I needed a good laugh there. Thank you. If you wish to claim it was justified self-defense, then we will need some evidence. It's always the evidence with you, isn't it? And if that's what you require, I'll provide it. That man left a mark on me when he attacked. What? I don't particularly want to show it off, but this is proof that it was in self-defense. I'm an old man. Sometimes I don't pay enough attention when I should. But the Master Second didn't have a single weapon on his body. Is he gonna slap her? Kinda looks like it, doesn't it? It's like, calm down, Missy. I know what I'm doing. Amanda, hold on. Something to get worked up over because I hid the weapon. You hid it? I'm sorry. As you know, murder is a murder, even if it is in self-defense. And I couldn't let it become public, seeing as how I am an ambassador. Well, this is the weapon you seek. My special bonsai trimming shoes. Unk, it's covered in blood. He was trembling quite badly during our struggle. But that's when he grabbed the shears that was sitting in my office and attacked. So, you see, it was an act of self-defense. Is he right, Mr. Edgeworth? Since he has both the wound and the weapon that caused it, it's enough to declare it so. Ambassador Alba's wound data jotted down in my organizer. No way! Oh, which reminds me. I guess there is one more accusation I need to resolve. Smuggling and counterfeiting. Unfortunately, all of that is my secretary's doing. I had no knowledge it was going on. Stop spewing nonsense. You're trying to throw my investigation under the bus in your desperation. If you want to get real honest, everything in this case can be connected to you. The murder of Domestic II was done in self-defense. In my trials, no man escapes his crime alive. Perhaps so, if you were my opponent in court. However, there is one very important fact I think you may have forgotten. And what is that? That's what you mean. What does he mean? Extraterritoriality. That's a really hard word to say. Well, that's right. Oh, this embassy sits on what is effectively Alabastian soil. So, any trial that is to be held will be held in Alabast. Therefore, the crime I just admitted to will never be tried in your courts. Agent Lang, what is Interpol's stance on this? Agents investigate, that's our job. The judgment of people who have confessed to the crime, well, that's the court's job. He's got us. He does, he has diplomatic immunity. Or, not diplomatic immunity, but diplomatic, I don't know. And I've already confessed to all of my crimes, Agent Lang. Furthermore, by the very nature of my position, I have full extraterritorial rights. Well, these rights are effective, even on your country's soil. Therefore, no matter where a crime may take place, I will never stand trial in one of your courts. Well, that arrogance and your expression, well, that's nothing like the face of someone who's ready to accept the consequences. Don't tell me you have your own country's judicial system eating right out of your hands. for these crimes you all speak so seriously of. To me, this is nothing more than a game. You may chase me out of the embassy with your accusations, but it's no big deal. Alabast has numerous other embassies in other countries around the world. All you would accomplish is you would change the backdrop of our little game. These two layers of protection that extraterritoriality provides him. This is why he is one of those who cannot be brought to court. You see now, don't you? I live in a whole different world than you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go and fetch your eviction papers. He just walks off now so confidently, so strongly. Arrgh! Is there nothing we can do? To be continued. Part 2. Final part? Maybe? Oh, look. Picture of, the Steel Samurai with Plano and Alba. Do we think this guy is still dirty? By the way, is this guy working with Quercus? March 15th, 2/11. Man, it's getting late. Theatro Neutralis lobby. By the way, I'm gonna be gaming tomorrow, probably at this time in the morning. Because at midnight, the midnight of Friday to Saturday, so technically Saturday at midnight. Or I shouldn't say, yeah, when I say tomorrow, I mean like, what, 14 hours after this episode goes live. I'm gonna be on Moose Gaming's channel, and we're going to be doing The Devil in Me. And after we're done for the night or morning, however long we go, I'm gonna do my best to try to get the recording of that video processed so I can get the first episode out by Saturday. I don't know if that's possible. I may be dead tired at that time. I'm gonna try. It's very possible I may need to, wait until Sunday because I'll be tired. But yeah, I can only imagine how tired these guys are. Yeah, he's tired. And he's also worn out. I can't believe it, sir. Extraterritoriality? I can't believe he actually says that word correctly. I would expect him to say extraterrestriality or something. Yes, and there is nothing we can really do about that. In the end, we don't have enough authority to bring him to justice. I can't believe that even though we know he's the boss, we can't lay a finger on him. I know. Oh, the dots. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. Sorry to skip out on you, but I got some business to take care of. If we can't even give an evil guy like him a slap on the wrist, then what the heck are laws created for? What good are they? If the law can't help us, then I'll go as the Yatagratsu and take care of this myself. Don't you dare. Mr. Edgeworth. Sorry, that was a bit too harsh. I know how you feel, sir. We're trying to take on an ambassador after all. And he did tell us earlier to get out of the theater. This is kind of their country, I guess. And I feel like I've been slapped across the face for just doing my job. What am I going to do? Should I retreat for now and formulate a better plan of attack? Come on, everyone. We can't give up yet. You tell him, Kay. Kay? I want you to think about something for a sec. We never let up for even a second. And as long as we don't stop investigating, we might find the rotten treasure hidden here. She's right, sirs. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth. You're right, Kay. Very well. Let us reopen the investigation and see what we can find. Come on, Kay. I'm right behind you. But what are we gonna do? We're at a standstill. Okay. Well, then I'll go check out Babal a bit more, sir. By the way, can I get some HP back, please? And I have something that I need to investigate further in Alabast. Oh boy. Now then, before I gather any more information, I should do a bit of housekeeping. Passion flowers data erased from my organizer. Theatrum Neutralis lobby. Ambassador Alba seemed agitated over something. I sense that is something that he doesn't want us to investigate. You think? You think there's a lot of things he wouldn't want us to investigate? I wonder why. There are two special circumstances that surround the ambassador. First, the embassy itself has extraterritorial rights. What if he killed the guy outside of the embassy? Because if he killed him outside of the embassy, then wouldn't the territorial rights or the extraterritorial rights no longer be in play? Like, if he killed him on the Theatrum Neutralis, this is neutral ground, which technically isn't either territory, right? If something happens on Alabastian soil, we are unable to legally prosecute him. Cool, it sounds like embassies are the perfect place to steal whatever you want. And murder Damascus II. Run a smuggling operation and make counterfeit bills, apparently. But I thought all counterfeiting was done by Mr. Coaching and Babal? Yes, he apparently used the embassy's coupon printing press to do it. Oh. And who prints a lot of coupons, I wonder? But it's the same story over there anyway. Babal also has extraterritorial rights. Which brings me to my next point. The ambassador's extraterritorial rights. Those rights are effective even in our own country. Really? No matter what happens, he can never be tried in our courts. He retains some very special rights indeed. Basically, no matter what wrongs he may commit, we can't bring him to trial here. So I guess we really don't stand a chance, do we? We might stand a chance if we can somehow nullify either one of his special rights. Alright, well, actually let's talk to our partner first. We come too far to give up. We must expose Ambassador Alba's misdeeds, Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, of course. And we gotta find a way to steal the truth and get it out of there, for father's sake. Yes, and we will. The reason for Ambassador Alba's nervousness must still be here somewhere. Furthermore, I need a pin on exactly what happened in here. I'll start by thoroughly examining this room for any information I can find. Agitated Alba. Mr. Edgeworth, if you don't pay attention, Ambassador Alba is gonna get away. Yes, I know. Now hurry up and do that swing thing you always do. I have no idea what you are talking about. What? You don't? Oh, come on. You know what I'm talking about? That thing that you do. Are you talking about logic? Yes, that's it. So hurry up and let's swing already. All right. To be honest, it's a bit hard to connect everything up until now just by looking. However, I should be able to piece things together if I take another look at my leads. Perhaps now is the time to use logic and reason my way to the truth. I think I should probably look for evidence first. This was taken just before the two ambassadors gave their bouquets to the Steel Samurai. Wait, is it just my imagination? Or is there something in this picture that I've seen before? I won't rest until I suspected every suspicious nook and cranny. What is it that... What is it that... What is it that I've seen? Well, we don't have to deduce anything, at least not yet. So why don't we just go around and look. I can't believe he was pretending to be a harmless old grandpa. Talk about deceptive. I don't suppose anyone expected him to change that drastically. I bet he's thinking of something evil behind that cherry smile. Okay, please try to remain calm and focus on the here and now. Yeah, you're right. Sorry I got all worked up there. Well, the only way we're going to be able to steal the truth is if we keep on investigating. What is this? It appears to be a bouquet of Persian cyclamens and roses. Wow, you even know the exact species? I never would have figured you for an expert on flowers. It's all because of those flowers that old lady sends me every month. Just look at me, I sound like some sort of botanist. So, what exactly is the yellow flower here? That one. I'm not sure. What? You don't know? As far as I can recall, I've never seen a flower like this before. But I feel as though I've seen this shape somewhere before. There's that troublemaker, standing there smack in the center, making 2 peace signs. Almost looks like he's giving him rabbit ears though. You know, knowing Larry, that's probably what he's doing. Wow, the still samurai stand out even more than the 2 ambassadors in this picture. Oh hey, a person playing the still samurai is one of your friends, right? No, I have no idea who he is. Wait, but you just said he. I mean, you knew what gender he was, so you must know him, right? I beg that you please refrain from talking about that person with me ever again. Oh, that's great. Mr. Bueno has a really great smile, don't you think? Yeah, he actually does. I'm very jealous. I bet he was really happy that they were going to become Kodopia again. Perhaps. But instead, he became the greatest victim in today's case. An ambassador like him, who is always thinking of his country, is really to be admired. Yeah, although this happened, I hope they'll be able to reunite the country someday. I hope so as well, but for that to happen, we need to solve this case first. We need to see to it that those who would harm the new Kodopia are locked away. And we will! It seems that lilies are at the center of this bouquet with an scent of chamomile. I know what this is. Actually, I don't know what this is, but I know that I drink some tea sometimes to help me go to sleep. And it's chamomile. So I guess this is also a flower? I wonder if the tea is made from the flower. I actually have no idea. So, yeah, I'll have to look that up later, I guess. Wow. I can totally smell the wonderful fragrance. Okay, this is just a picture. Ark, look, I know that. But it's nice to imagine things once in a while, you know? Where's your sense of empathy? If you can smell the fragrance of flowers from a photo, that's more like a hallucination. You don't have to be mean about it. Let's just drop this before it's in full bloom. Alright, so the deduce button is up, but I don't have anything to do just yet. I thought I was looking at this thing behind. Flowers were sent by a variety of people and businesses to celebrate the Goodwill event. Even the Steel Samurai received some flowers from the ambassadors. There are so many bouquets here, it's like a wedding ceremony. I believe the flowers for those are a slightly different reason. What do you mean? This event was supposed to be a wedding between Alabasta and Babal, right? Actually, I believe they're more in a state of divorce. Okay then, this event was supposed to be their remarriage ceremony. I suppose you could call it that. It's a backdrop they used in the Steel Samurai stage show today. I love the climax of that show. Steel Samurai Sushi Slice! That was the first time I'd seen that special move. But well, the Jammin' Ninja show's climax was much better, of course. When is this gonna come into play? We just know it's going to, right? Oh, is that a fact? That scene where he sang for Princess Basola and gave her those hair sticks? I could totally feel the love there in my heart. Did she just say something that's really, really important? That the Jammin' Ninja gave the princess the hair sticks? What if those hair sticks weren't hair sticks, but those hair sticks were the arrows from the flower bed? But how would they have gotten into the office then? Perhaps the Jammin' Ninja is just more popular with female audiences. I don't know. I mean, we haven't met a Princess Masala, right? On the orders of Ambassador Alba, no one is allowed into Alabast. But I thought a lady with a whip passed through here not too long ago. She is from Interpol. And, had the proper, paperwork. That's right. She had paperwork. Had nothing to do with her, like, whipping me senseless and telling me to get out of the way. I'm sure. So, while I was reluctant, I had to let her in, of course. Sounds like Francisca, alright. Besides, if I didn't, that whip of hers. Yeah, exactly. Yep, definitely Francisca. It looks like my fanfiction was actually like right on point there. These flowers were sent by Global Studios. Global Studios? That's where they filmed the Steel Samurai television show. They have been producing hit after hit recently, so the studio is being remodeled. Oh, I read about that in the papers the other day. That mascot of theirs is also getting a facelift too, right? What's his name? You mean Miss Monkey? Yeah, I thought it was something like that. Really, you really have a great memory. So apparently it's actually Mr. Monkey, but they told Phoenix or Pearl or Maya told him was Miss Monkey, so remembered Miss Monkey. Never underestimate my powers of recollection. Oh, that's really good. I can't click on anything here. Or here. Hello, and welcome to the Embassy of Babal. I'm sorry, but I don't really need to enter your country at this time. Right now, for a limited time here at the Bubbly's Embassy, we'll offer the very special experience of Terrifying Fire's Ashen Tour. So how about it? Shall I sign you up? Anything for tourism. We're fine, thanks. We have an investigation to run. Oh, that is so good. What is this? You can see the Bubbly's Embassy, which is undergoing major renovations. From room expansions to garden upkeep, it looks like a lot of construction is going on. Mr. Blender said that all this work is really hard on him. He said that since Mr. Gocha passed away that maybe I could work part-time for him. She got really chummy with that ambassador. Maybe she just wants the free coupons or the extraterritorial embassy thingamajig. What is it called? Extraterritorial rights? Something like that. What can I say? I just have a good news for money. Never change, K. Never change. So I can't look through this mirror. I don't think I have anywhere else to go. Okay. Considering I have no idea how much HP I have. Notice anything? The bouquet in the commander photo we saw earlier was really pretty. But Ambassador Alba looked completely nonchalant in that photo. Yes, he did. She must be in this photo that was taken at the theater. I remember thinking something about the bouquet Ambassador Alba was holding was off. Looking at him being so unfazed just makes me so mad. Actually, just seeing him with the Steel Samurai really bakes my biscuits. I'm a Achievement Ninja fan after all, and he should be one too. Hey, after we solve this, I have something I'd like to talk with you about. Huh? About what? Are you going to give me a reward or something? You'll see, Kay. You'll see. Oh, dear God. That's awesome. Alright, Oh, look at the new Alba. Ambassador Albas, but he is actually the ringleader. Has extraterritorial rights. Rights is the word. Let's save, and then we'll check the clues. Let's see. These are the only two things I could see that would work together. And it fizzles out. Okay. The renovations? Fizzle. Are you still here? You're still trying to force me to admit. You people have no reason to still be here. Now, please, leave. I'm afraid I can't do that. Hey, you won't leave on your own. I will have no choice but to force you out. Hold it. I don't believe we'll be meeting again. However, I will pray for your success. We're not through here yet. Is this it? Would have been cool if it like threw us out or something. All right, let me go ahead and load, and we will try this again. If it's not any of these things, then the answer must be here. Oh, I understand. This right here looks like the Jammin' Ninja's pick. It does, it's got the same wavy lines. Could this piece of evidence be related to the photo somehow? Huh, well, nope, I don't think it's related at all, but it's the same. It's the same. She could at least try to humor me a little. But it's the same thing. There's clearly... I mean, that clearly looks like the pic. I mean, that clearly... I've seen this shape before. Did I maybe just... Maybe I was like one spot off or something? No? What am I doing wrong? I feel as though I've seen this shape somewhere before. So this has to have... If it's not the Jammin' Ninja pick, it's not this. What has a similar shape to this? No. 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 The knife? The key? I don't see how that has... I mean, it's got the flower. But that's not a flower. That's a, they look like picks. They really do look like picks. Yeah, so that wouldn't work. Not that. Wait a second. This is the exact same pattern. 1, 2, 3. It's even missing one. There's a striking flower ornament on the handle of the knife. Compared to the Bubbly's knife's handle, this larger one gives Alabast more presence. So that's the same. It's the same looking shape. Yeah, it's the same looking shape as the other one. Excellent. Alright, so I guess it wasn't the ninja pick, but this thing does look similar. Babal's national symbol is the butterfly, and Alabast is the flower. It would appear that someone is employing the old hide a tree in the forest trick. What are you mumbling to yourself about? Wait, what? The handle on this knife? Ah! Wait a second. Is that the knife? Or the knife? Is that the knife? Yes, it's a handle that was supposed to be on the blade that killed Mr. Cochin. The weapon that killed him was carried through the Theatrum Neutralis. And the very bouquet Ambassador Alba was carrying. Alright, commemorative photo. The flower motif. It looks like one of the flower petals is missing. Oh, and take a look at the weapon itself. It's missing the exact same petal. Then the knife in this photo is most definitely the same as this murder weapon. Alabaster knife data. I wonder if the Jammin' Ninja pick goes in this knife. I don't know how to combine those things. Yeah, you can't really combine things. Okay, so we have a picture here. But how does this picture help me? I mean, there's a possibility of a knife, but I didn't get any other clue. I still have the same 3 clues. But I've been everywhere. And I've looked at everything. And I deduce this. So what am I missing? The only thing I haven't tried is the kind of fitting out with the renovations. Because I tried these 2 already. Hold on. I just did something. Let me save. Because we have so little HP that I really don't want to get any lower. But I really can't think of anything else to do. Come on, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy! Yeah, that did something! Excellent! Whew! We know that the counterfeit bills were printed using the embassy's press. But the necessary materials, such as the bobblies and ink and paper, must have been hidden in a secure location. But what do you think would have happened if the renovation had begun? Well, he probably had to find a better hiding place or get rid of it all. Right, so we can assume that the renovation was a cause of the plate and bills disposal. And the reason Mr. Cochin was killed as a ringleader of the smuggling operation. Based on what we know, who do you think was the one with the most to gain? The one with the most to gain was... It's gotta be Alba. Right? I mean, because he's dead. And we haven't really figured out if this guy's evil or not. Should have saved! It's the one person who has been erasing all evidence of the smuggling operation. From both embassies, the co-conspirator was mopping up Ambassador Alba. Ooh. Ooh. That's good. Ambassador Alba had a very strong motive to kill Manny Cochin. Alba could conveniently place all the guilt. Yeah, that's... I mean, we kind of know that, right? We've kind of said it before. I still don't have anything else to do, so... It's gotta be this. Yep. The cause of Ambassador Alba's agitation, the rotted treasure we may find, and the motive for killing Mr. Cochin. Miss Yu said herself that she didn't kill anyone tonight. We were to take her words at face value. Then the reason for the ambassador's nervousness can only be one thing. He didn't want us to discover the real circumstances under which Mr. Cochin was killed. Then you mean Ambassador Alba is the real killer? But I thought the 2 of them were friends. Maybe they were, but what if Mr. Cochin was the one who first betrayed their friendship? Oh, I get it. Wasn't Mr. Cochin pushing really hard for Mr. Plano to be ambassador after the reunification? Yes, and that was the real reason why he wanted to steal Alabas Primado's statue. So Mr. Cochin hired Damas II to go steal for him. But when Ambassador Alba found out what he was up to, he killed Mr. Cochin? It is definitely a possibility at this point. Those two really were thinking of no one but themselves. But the question now is, how did he do it? Ambassador Alba was in Alabast. But Mr. Coach's body was discovered in Babal, right? Right, and that is what we must solve next. I believe we now understand why Ambassador Alba was so nervous and agitated. It must have something to do with where Mr. Cochin was killed. A place where the Alabastan embassy was likely to meet the Babalese Mr. Cochin. The place where Ambassador Alba happened to have committed the murder is... I can't save! It's either Babal, which means he doesn't have territorial rights, or the theater. Gotta be Babal? So why'd I choose the theater? The only place that makes sense is here at the Theatrum Neutralis. Maybe it's because of what I said earlier, where if he killed someone in the neutral area, that would mean we'd have the best chance to arrest him. So I'm just hoping this is it. What? Here? The Goodwill event was being held here today, correct? So the only place that the both of them would have been is in here. But if that's the case, then everything changes. This theater isn't actually Alabastian land. So that wipes out one of those extraterritorial rights he has. That's what I'm hoping, yes. It makes logical sense, in which case it is a reason for us to investigate further. So what should we check out? Let's see. I believe we should check the immigration records for both Alabast and Babal post-haste. Babal's records should be easy to obtain. However, the problem will be Alabast. I wonder if they would allow us to see the records despite the order to vacate. Oh, hi, Francisca. I'm already. What's up ahead of you, Miles Edgeworth? Francisca. I have here the security footage from both Alabast and Babal. You would do well to take a look at its contents. Security footage. Dad jotted down on my organizer. Okay. You move fast. Avakama starts to be perfect in every way. I'm just so happy. Like, seriously, I am really happy right now. Because I remember saying early on this case that Von Karma was basically useless. They made Von Karma useless. And I felt that really cheapened her as a character. That she doesn't actually do anything. But here, she did something that may help us break open this case. And she's also been investigating during this case after that initial event. So I'm just glad to know that Von Karma is not being portrayed in a useless way. So thank you, Ace Attorney, because I really love Von Karma. She's like one of my favorite characters. I don't know why. I just think she's probably the most colorful, interesting, intriguing. I just really like her character. Von Karma seems to be perfect in every way. It's not in my nature to keep overthinking like this. I took the liberty of looking over the Babal investigation reports as well. From now on, you will make no excuse to back down or say that we can't solve this case. I'm sorry about earlier. Yeah, I'm sorry, Francisca. We vote be beaten. Because my cute little subordinate is going to try his very best, isn't he? Hasn't she patronized me enough already for a lifetime? I don't know if I'm doing her voice well today. My throat feels like stuffed or something. And when I try to reach for her pitch, I don't think it's coming out quite like I want it to. But anyway. So this video contains footage from Alabast's immigration screening area. I really hope there's something in here that we can use. Let's see what's on the videotape. Praircus, 522, Still Samurai, and its baby? Which minute's footage should I examine? Let's start at 521. This man is the immigration officer who was on duty. He's making a really scary face, even though there's no one around to see it. I wonder if he's just a guppy sort. Although definitely too much for tourism. Hey, he smiled a little just now. I wonder if he recalled something funny. Well, even if he did, he still has that hard glare in his eyes. It would appear that he was born with stern-looking eyes. Rather fitting for someone in the security business, I'd say. Okay. Oh, I don't remember all these posters. I wonder what those for they're what they're for. I do remember a bunch of these hanging in that hallway. I believe they were all related to tourism and sightseeing. In Alabast? Impossible. If it were Babal, I could believe that, however. No, they were posters promoting tourism traps in this country. And I believe they were mostly of Wonderland. I see. So they were targeted at the embassy's staff. Okay, are these all the same? Yeah, I think they're all the same. It's the door leading into the Theatrum Neutralis. I tried so hard to get through this door, you know, but I just couldn't get in. But I felt so good when I was finally allowed to go through there. You know what I really want to do, though? I want to try sneaking my way in. At least nothing seems out of the ordinary with the door. Okay, let's go back. I can't believe how completely fooled I was by the way he carried himself. He had me fooled, too. According to the files I had sent for earlier, Ambassador Alba was a Cadopian hero. He saved the royal family from danger countless times. So what bothers me is why would a man like that create a smuggling thing? Even with all the authority that I have, I still haven't been able to figure out why. It sounds like the ambassador was a hero who was corrupted by evil. But no matter what happened in the past, we can't let the man he is now escape justice. Okay. This man is the immigration officer who was on duty. He's making the exact same scary face he was making a minute ago. Wait, is it just me or is he blushing? It appears that he gets flustered around the ambassador. I guess the ambassador's well respected inside Alabast too. You could say that. The guard doesn't appear to be capable of looking at the ambassador. Okay, anything else? Those are posters of this country's tourist spot. The most are of Wonderland. I wonder if Alabastans in general like theme parks at all? The guard who stopped you has been to Wonderland a number of times, apparently. I guess they don't have theme parks in Alabast, huh? Okay, now we need to go to next minute. It appears he is expecting the person coming into the country. Are you kidding? It's more like he's not checking the Seal Samurai. And then they give me such a hard time. There are certain risks involved when you give some people preferential treatment. You know what's really interesting is we have no idea what's in this thing. Huh. There certainly is a variety of posters on this wall. It's kind of hard to see what's written on them, so they just look festive, you know? Those are the tourism posters for this country. The most are of Wonderland. I wonder if any Alabastans actually go to Wonderland for fun. It's just really hard to imagine them hanging out there. True, they do seem to be a nation of extremely serious people. On the outside, he may look like the Steel Samurai, but on the inside, it's just Larry. Other than the fact that it's good for nothing, nothing else seems out of order. Wait, you know as well as I that anything can happen if he's involved. You're not suggesting that someone else could be under that mask, are you? No, I don't think that. But what if there is? You could hide a lot in that little bucket, basket right there. Just before he entered here, he gave me an autograph, so I'm certain it's Larry under there. Can I look at his spear? No. Doesn't something about this lump shape strike you as odd? Huh? Isn't it supposed to be this shape? No, there is clearly something odd about the bulge. If only we had the pushcart itself, we could compare and confirm my hunch. Pushcart data jotted down. Next, let's check the footage from Babal's security camera. I hope it shows us something good. Phooey, there wasn't a single sign of a suspicious person or anything. That right there is the contradiction. Huh? Did I miss something? You didn't miss anything because there was nothing to miss. However, what is missing is the image of Mr. Cochin entering his own country. But was his body found in Babal? It would appear that the true face of our final puzzle has finally revealed itself. Hey! We got HP, my friends! I'm so happy! Oh my god, this is a problem. Ambassador Alba. I thought I had asked you and your group to vacate the premises, Mr. Edgeworth. Actually, I thought I should let you know that this theater sits on my country's soil. You've had your fun, and I've enjoyed your little game. I dare say that you've even achieved a new high score. However, once you recorded a score, that same game can never be replayed again. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Your game is done, and it's game over. No. Where do you think you're going at this time of night? After admitting to my crime, I was overcome with regret. So I am heading to the airport now to return home. I'm afraid I can't let you do that. There are still too many issues we need to discuss with you. You can't stop me, Mr. Edgeworth, and you know it. Arg. Oh, please, may I have a little bit of your time, my Ambassador Alba? Ambassador Poleno! Even just a teeny tiny bit is fine with me. The already strained relationship between our countries is a precarious situation, you know. Very well. If you insist, I will play just one more round with them and see what they want. Not that they'll get any further. Ambassador Poleno. Mr. Edgeworth, all I wish for is the implementation of our relationships between our two countries. But there is one person standing in the way of that dream. I believe in you, and you'll do what's right. Thank you for your vote of confidence. Now then, what was it you wanted to ask me about? I do have a flight to catch after all. So I'm afraid I'm going to have to limit you to just one question. That's more than enough, because I only have one question anyway. I want to hear your alibi about how you couldn't have killed Mr. Manny Cochin. Oh, I see. Oh, you seem to have a good hand this time around. This should be fun. This really is the very last chance we have to bring him down. I won't even allow a single atom-sized contradiction to slip by. Ambassador Alba's alibi. Alright, my friends, well, I'm gonna go ahead and take a break here because this is a good time to take a break. Because I don't want to have to get into a testimony rebuttal at the moment. I got a lot going on. So yeah, gonna go ahead and pause here. I love you all so very much. Thanks for everything. Really do appreciate you guys. You are the #1 YouTube community in all YouTube, and I can't say enough about just how much y'all mean to me. Until next time, on a blind Let's Play of Ace Attorney Investigations Miles Edgeworth, so long, and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you'd like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. But before we go, please remember that you matter, and you are brilliant, and you are loved, and you should always be true to yourself. Never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.